Hello everyone, thanks for joining this Salesforce internship program. Today we are at 15th episode. So we are going to discuss about to create a code button, a new code button on application request object. So that while clicking on this create code button from the application request, agent should be able to create a code record directly from your application request page layout. So in this regard, we are going to create a action button called create record action button, and we are also need to map these fields called application ID, contact, accounts, billing address, shipping address, and the breed requirement field onto the code. So as we discussed in our previous flow process, once we have application request are submitted from our website, Salesforce CRM will receive the application request. It will assign and notify to the agent. Agent will start doing the interview for the customer and then qualify the lead or qualify the application request. Once the qualification will happen, after qualification the conversion of the account and contact will be created. The agent will search for the particular pattern inventory and they generate the code from the system. So we are at this stage where we need to create a code record, right, using create action button. So first we need to create a one record action button on the layout called application request. So let's move to our object manager again. If you are new to the system, just go ahead and click on a setup, click on object manager, then search for application request, go to the button and link sections, click on a new action button, and then choose the section type create record and choose a new label called new code. Right, the target object will be the code object, and then hit save button. Once you are done with this button, you will see the create record layout actually. So here we are going to populate a shipping address. We are going to show the billing address. We are also going to show the account and contact. Account we have, then we have contact, then we have status field, and the breed requirement we have, including the phone number of the inquired person. That's it, and then hit save button. Now we are done with the layout and the action button. We need to predefined field values actually. So we need to auto map these values. So before doing automations or predefined values for these particular button, let's add this new code button onto the page layout. I'm going to click on application request layout and then click on mobile and lightning action button. Just search for the new code and then add here. I'm going to remove my old button actually from the system, sorry. So let's move. I have done with the new code button for now. Let's see how the button will look like now. I'm going to open now the new code button, so will show you these fields, right, which I have added to the new code record layout, actually new action layout. Right now the problem here is you see the account is blank, your contact is blank, your phone number is blank, your breeder requirement is also like a blank, right? But all this information is already populated on my application request object. So whenever user clicks on a new code button, it should be auto defaulted. So for auto default purpose, what you have to do next, go back to the lightning action button that you have created so far. I'm going to the click on a lightning action button called new code and then add to the layout. Click on this section called predefined field values, click on a new button. So first we need to auto populate the application request. So we are going to select application request, and the formula I'm going to select my record ID and then hit save button. Once you are done, let's update account and contact. Account, so formula, insert field, account and contact. Let's utilize this one called converted account. Let's select another one called contact. Right, so account is populated, account application request is populated, then converted account and converted contact is populated. Move to the next. Then we have call status, right? So all status are the code, it should be a new actually, so I'm going to use status field we need to set. I'm going to utilize to the new and then hit save button. Let's map all other columns actually. So we need to map the phone, we need to map the breeder requirement, right? So let's first map the phone. So the formula, insert field, then we have mobile phone, right? So we have mobile, insert, click save button. Then we have your status is mapped, mobile phone is mapped, the breeder requirement, right? So on the code we have called breed requirement, and this breed requirement is coming from our formula called application request and the breed requirement, right? Hit save button. So here, because we have been getting the breed requirement is a pick list, so we need to convert to the text again to auto populate these field values and then hit save button. These are all mapping are done. Let's map our address field. So on a quote we have a field called billing address or shipping address something, right? So we are going to update the billing address city. So footer, map, address city, right? I'm going to not map entire field, I'm going to map the city and state for now. Let's map the billing city and billing state. Where is that billing state? Called billing state. So and we have call address state, perfect. City, state and country. State is again sorry, I think let me delete this one. Oh, formula billing state. Okay, let me see if we'll show you error. Then again we need to map to the text because it's a pick list. Click on save. So city state is mapped. You can map many more field if you want. Okay, now let's see if you are going to click on a convert button, sorry, new code button, how it will see. So you see my breed requirement is a beagle, that JSON is looking for beagle. I have my billing address is also populated with the San Francisco, California. You can map other field information. The phone number is populated, contact is populated, account is populated, and hit save button. So I'm not getting exact because I need to map our country field also. So let's map the country. Click on a new field mapping. Let me refresh again. So we have called billing country. We need to map with the formula called address country field, and then hit save button. Again a country is a okay. So we need to convert to the text and hit save button. Let's see. Now you see the country and state are mapped successfully, with the city also, account, contact and phone are mapped, and then hit save button. So now you see the code number 2 is successfully created here. So this is what our primary requirement of creating a code button, new code button on application request, which we have achieved with help of a new action button, which is a type called create record type, right? So stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for joining.